What's up? Inflatable enthusiast here, and today's review is on the new for 2022 10-foot tall animated Jack Skellington inflatable. So I got this from Home Depot's website for $159. As you can see, the design is very plain. It's just a normal Jack Skellington. Obviously, the only reason I got this is because his arms move up and down. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know exactly why I bought this. I had the money for it. Like I said, I like the design, even though it is pretty boring. I do like how the arms move up and down. That is the best part about the inflatable. But other than that, it's just a 10-foot Jack inflatable. I also got it to go along with another inflatable that I will be reviewing probably tomorrow. It should come in the mail tomorrow. And whatever day it comes will be the day that I post the video for it. Yeah, so I got this because I like the animation and to go along with the other inflatable I just purchased, which the review for that should be out either tomorrow or the day after. So yeah, anyways, here's the front of the box. You can see the inflatable right there, the Disney logo at the top. Easy find, that's the Home Depot thing. You can see 10 feet tall. I don't know why it says energy efficient LED, because this does have C7s in it, not like the LEDs and cheap fans, but I guess it says that. You can see down here, arms move up and down. Jack Skellington animated giant airborne inflatable. And then there's Jack right there. So yeah, I can show you the two sides, but I can't show you the back because it has my shipping label on it. But basically the back just says, you know, arms move up and down, energy efficient LED, and then it shows the inflatable. I will, however, show you the Gemmy 2022. If it shows on the back, I'm actually not sure. But the sides are the same. See the back, yep. 2022 Gemmy Industries, www.disney.com. Yeah, it has my shipping stuff all around it. Then the other side, it's exactly the same. So yeah, see, here's the top of the box. It's just the normal like Disney box art that comes with every Disney Halloween inflatable. Unfortunately, I wish they used like a special Nightmare Before Christmas box. I know they can't use like the Master of Fright or Welcome to Halloween Town box art because that's a Lowe's thing. But I wish they used like a black box with the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff on it like they used to. But you can see the top, it has spider webs, spiders, bats, there's a jack-o'-lantern there, then Jack Skellington animated giant airborne inflatable, Disney logo, and there's actually stars and then random stuff right here. But yes, this box does have 2 pull tabs, which is pretty cool. It's not a very big box, it's like a normal size Gemmy box, but they put 2 tabs on it, I guess, so. All right. It's been a long time since I've done this, but I'm actually going to show myself cutting this box because I haven't done it in a while. I used to do it in all my reviews, but I stopped doing it for some reason. I just found it easier it was just easier to just cut the video. But, yeah, so here's the inflatable. Let's see if I can find the steak pack somewhere. Here it is. So yeah, normal Gemmy stakes, which is fine. It doesn't need colossal stuff because it's only 10 feet tall. 4 plastic stakes, 4 tethers, and 4 base fan stakes. The instructions here, and then the inflatable. I don't know why it has a twisty tie on this wire. They usually never twist these wires together, but whatever. So yeah, here's the inflatable. So I'll pull it out, show you the fan, and we'll inflate it. Okay, so here is the fan. It is extremely hard to tell because it is engraved into the plastic, but you can sort of see right there, YEF 125. I'm very pleasantly surprised that this has a 125 in it. It's a great fan for this inflatable. It doesn't need a 200, but a 125 is much better than giving it an 80 or one of the like one of those 1-inch blade slow starters or something like that. So this is a great fan. I'm super happy they put this in here. So yeah, I'm gonna zip this up and we'll plug it in and inflate it. So I'll be right back. All right, let's plug this in. Yeah, he popped right up. That's great. Roll a little bit. All right, his arms might be getting stuck on the garage door tracks, so give me 1 second. Okay, so I thought I could just plug him directly into the wall, but he wasn't, you know, I had to pull him a little bit more to the side, so I had to put an extension cord in, but yeah, here he is. He's, I'm gonna be honest, he's a little bit smaller than I thought, but I mean, he's definitely 10 feet. He looks amazing. I love this design. It's just a typical Jack design, but it's good. So, yeah. Not very much to say about this inflatable at all. I mean, the animation looks good. Right now, my animation, like the arms are almost in sync. I do like it a little better when they're not, but you know, it's completely random. You know, they'll go out of sync probably eventually or something, I don't know. But it looks good still. So yeah, but other than that, other than the animation, it's just a normal 10-foot Jack inflatable, so there's nothing too special about it. But the face is just the typical Jack face. They use it probably the most out of any of the other facial designs. They used it on the 18-foot Jack. I think the most, like the inflatable that this is probably going to be compared to the most is the one at Lowe's this year with the grabbing or like the hugging animation. I think this one is much better for 3 reasons. One, the animation on this one, in my opinion, just looks way better than the one on that one. This one looks like he's scaring you, whereas the other one kind of looks like he's reaching out to grab you. I don't know, I just like this a little better. I think it just fits Jack's character better. 2, the face on the one at Lowe's I think is terrible. They made him look way too cutesy and just kind of stupid. Like, he's just kind of goofy looking. I like this, like, sort of serious, but kind of, like, cocky face that he has, like the expression. I like that way better on this one. And for the 3rd reason, they put a stupid pumpkin right at his feet, and actually, he has no feet. The pumpkin's just in front of him, and he has no feet detailing. So, if you want my opinion, I think this one is much better. And I just gave 3 reasons why I think that. But if you like the grabbing one better, I mean, that's fine. It's, you know, we all have different likes and dislikes and opinions, so you can go get that. But in my opinion, I like this one a little bit better. So yeah, you can see, like I said, the animation. His arms move up and down. I think it looks great. He has 4 C7s in him. One there, one there, one there, and one in his head. You can see his signature striped suit. Looks great. There's these little flaps of fabric that are supposed to like cover the animation mechanisms. Gotta adjust mine a little bit so it covers it better. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, his bat bow tie right there looks great. His hands look great. I love his pointy fingers. As usual with almost every Jack inflatable nowadays, there's no detailing on the back. However, there is detailing all around the arms, which I think was definitely necessary, because it would have looked really weird if, you know, the arms were moving like that, and there was no detailing on the back. That would have looked terrible. So I'm super glad they did that. I don't really care about the back of his suit, but that was definitely a good design choice by them. Yeah, he has 2 tether loops on either side around his waist. There's a tiny little hole coming out. There's like, I can feel air coming out over here. Yeah, there's like a tiny little hole right here, and that's not a problem. I might sew that up, might not. Honestly, I don't think I don't need to. Yeah, the YEF 125 inflates him super, super tight. I mean, this is probably one of the tightest inflatables I've ever owned. Like, this is super tight. Like, I know this is gonna sound funny, but it literally jiggles when I hit it. Yeah, it inflates extremely well. I'm super happy they put a 125 in it. So yeah, 120, I mean, 159 is, it's a little steep, but if you have the money and you want just like just a standard but cool Jack inflatable, I definitely recommend this. Did I really need to get it? No, because I have the 18-foot Jack, and there's a few other Jack designs I'm thinking of getting this year. So I didn't need to get this, but like I said, I mainly got this to go with another inflatable that's coming in the mail hopefully tomorrow, so that review will come out the next day after this one, hopefully. So yeah, and I think these two inflatables, this one and the other one that you will see in a few days, will look amazing together. But yeah, mine does actually lean forward a little bit. As you can see, he's at an angle there. I think that's because the tether attaching him to the front base fan leg is a little tighter than the one on the back, which I had a similar problem, but with my 12-foot Easter Bunny, except he was leaning back too much. There's nothing I can do about this. The only thing I can do is tether him backwards a little tighter so he stands up a little bit straight, but from the front, you barely notice it at all, so it really doesn't matter. Whereas with the 12-foot Bunny I had, that thing it leaned back so far. This one is, you know, it's barely noticeable, and he still stands without tethers, so it's fine. There is like a high-pitched like screeching I've been hearing ever since I inflated this. I think it's just air coming through where the animation mechanisms are. It's air coming through somewhere. It doesn't really bother me because, you know, when this is outside, you're not going to hear it. But just because I'm in the garage and it's echoey, I can, you know, I can hear it. But, yeah, so anyways, I guess I'll go turn the lights off and we'll look at it in the dark. Okay, so here he is in the dark or at night. And he lights up good. Not terrible, but not great either. You can barely see his body. You can see his head and his, like his, I guess, chest perfectly fine. But you can't see his arms, like, at all. And you can't see his body at all. But, you know, he's all black, so that's to be expected. But one thing I wish they could have done with what they did with the 18-foot Jack is maybe put C7s in both of his hands. Especially since those are the two, like, main parts of the inflatable. You know, they're animated and they move up and down. But, you know, it's fine. Like I said, I'm putting him with another inflatable, so I think both of them together will both light each other up great. Because the other inflatable I'm getting to go with him lights up very, very good. So, you should have no problem seeing this guy in my display. But right now, when we're in a garage and there's no other light around, he doesn't light up very good. But, yeah, it's fine. So anyways, I'll go turn the lights back on real quick. So yeah, that'll just about do it. Overall, this is a really nice inflatable. $159 is definitely a little bit expensive, but if you have the money and you're looking for sort of like a space filler or like another just cool Jack inflatable, I recommend this. You definitely don't need it, especially if you have like the 18-foot Jack or like another animated Jack, but it's definitely cool though. So I recommend it if you want to pick it up. 159 is definitely not bad, or you can wait till after the season and maybe get a discount on it. I think that would be one of the best choices. Yeah, I like this thing a lot. I think the base fan, you know, like I said, this thing it wants to explode. I mean, it inflates so tightly. And I do also like how, I didn't point this out, they gave the cape of or the bottom of his suit detailing on the back, which is cool. But I still think they should have put stripes on the back, but they don't really do that with any Jack nowadays. They've only done that with, like, I think 3 or 4 Jack inflatables, like, ever. Yeah, but I guess that's it. Stay tuned for the next 2022 review to go with this guy. Should be out the next day. At the time of me filming this, it's the same day I filmed the Homer vampire video, so the 26th. So this video will be out hopefully tomorrow, the 27th, and hopefully the next video to go with this guy will be out the 27th or the 28th. So yeah, that's it. I'm the Inflatable Enthusiast, and I'll see you guys next time.